It is a beautiful day. Let's go for a walk. The sun, she's a shining. And the wind, she's a blowing. That old rail bed that used to be over there now, I can get on that and walk or ride my bike, no motor vehicle types. And I can go all the way to Amherstburg, which is ending at the river. Or I can go the other direction and go all the way to Leamington. When I get on my bike, I go all the way to Joe's house. That's my extent. You can see our 1/4 inch of snow. But it's been cold enough that it's staying, so there's a setting on here to cut out the wind, whistling, howling. I got it turned on, and I don't know how much is cut down on the sensitivity of the voice. I'll find out when I upload this. I also have a voice recorder coming tomorrow, and that should keep my sound even no matter how far away I am from the camera. Okay, we got a good wind blowing here now, so this would be it's whistling through my ears here. This would be a good test. See what's going on with that. With that recorder, I can use separate attached microphones as well. There's something else to play around with. Finding out all sorts of crazy things when you do this. You know, when they do the see them making movies and doing videos and stuff like that, and the guy is up there, you know, cut camera action and all this stuff, and he's got that little board with the scene number written on it, you know, take 1, take 2 and all this stuff, and then he's got that little wiggy waggy thing on the top like you see at the railroad crossing, and he snaps that down. Snap. Well, what that is, that snap sound is a real high peak on the sound graph. So when you're editing and synchronizing your video with your audio, you just line up that sudden peak in the sound, and you align it with your external sound device and microphones with the one that's built into the camera. So that way you can get everything aligned with your sound, with your video, get them both synced together. I just discovered that yesterday. I always wonder why you banged that little gate down, but that's what it's for. Oh, look, he took off. Marilyn called him. He's been out for a while now, and it's cold, so he's probably gone in to warm his little toes there for a bit. Check the water level in the well here. I come out every day and do this, just in case the automatic don't kick in. Now, right now I'm about 10 feet from the camera. I don't know how that sound is working. But if all goes well, tomorrow it shouldn't matter how far I am away. Okay, and we're back on recording here. Lots of rabbit tracks and bird tracks all around. We're in pretty dark shadows here now underneath the cedar trees. There's the motor home. There's a security camera right down there in that back corner watching us right now. If we get enough snow, I got a mount put on the snow blower to mount this. We normally get at least once a year. I didn't have to use it last year, but I did just because. Okay, we're back in the wind again here now. He's huffing and puffing pretty good. Thinking, you look up at the, see that 2x6 up on the top there? I think you can. That's Mark. The guy goes up to Joe's and gets hay. And that 2x6, you see a yellow wire on it too, I believe, running across. I'm going to run some 2x6s from there out to the end here and throw some of that steel roofing on the top, so I don't have to screw around with that plastic and the wind can blow through and keep everything aired out, keep it nice and dry. I'll be able to put 1 year's worth underneath there then. who's in sitting on the breakfast nook table. Hello, you old pussycat. You old pussycat. He likes sitting there so he can look out through the door. He can watch the birds up here in the feeder. I hear Joe out on his quad. This will be a video coming up in 4 or 5 months or so. So I cut these, trim these back. All those, that brush you seen down back, boy, the rabbits and the birds love that. That's what Shannon and I piled up when I cut the tops off of these. I cut about 3-4 feet off. And I did the fronts, if you remember, 2 years ago. But I didn't go low enough. I still got a strain when I'm cutting them. It goes on the other side of the driveway there. So I'm going to de-top them too. Yeah, I just had a little break there, had a visit with Joe. Now we're back again. Scrunching through the snow. In the shadows now. This is a dead area here. I don't know what to do with it. Underneath those bricks there's a 15-gallon tank in the ground that's full of chlorine that gets pumped into the pool. Thought about cutting out that section of fence, coming up along here, up to the front, even with the front of the house, and across over here to this corner, which will put this tree inside. So I'll knock that down first. Then this area will be accessible from the deck. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 feet wide. And 18, house right there, that piece is 20, and 18 feet deep. So 11 by 18. I don't know what it's good for. Good for growing weeds. But I keep them bastards sprayed so they go away. Oh, I better not walk up the grass. Well, it's so cold. It's froze. And it'll buckle it and kill it. Well, that's our little walk. We'll call this the end. Here's that wireless switch out in the shop. You can, it's Wi-Fi. It works like a Norway switch for when I'm here to turn the lights off and on. Or from anywhere in the world, if there's Wi-Fi access or internet, I can turn the lights off and on here.